I'm not a fan of cutting down trees and damaging other trees. So this tree here, if you take a look at it, it's a nice big tree, and if I wanted to harvest that tree, well, I've got a nice clear path to drop that tree into. But when I started looking at other trees that I figured needed to come down, for instance, this birch here, it comes up and it's leaning. That tree will eventually come down on its own, and when it does, it will damage these trees, as well as I have some apple trees in there and then some other trees. So there's going to be some carnage. So what I would do is climb that, cut off at least one limb so that I could drop just a stick and, you know, thread the needle kind of thing and not do any damage. So that was sort of the impetus for me to start climbing. And now at this point, I just do it because it's just fun. It's an enjoyable experience. There's just something, once you start climbing trees, you see trees differently. You know, you look at them differently. That stand of trees right there just looks different to me than it used to. So in a nutshell, as far as why I do it, that's why I do tree climbing. Why I recommend that it's a worthwhile skill to have, and it's worthwhile looking into, at least if you figure it's something that you're capable of, because beyond just that, I also have stands of maple trees on the property. If you care for them and do some pruning, well, you can improve your maple stand or improve your harvest and prolong the life and productivity of your maple trees. So you can manage your forest a little better, you know, in the off season. You can get in there and prune the trees, prune out some of the dead wood and some of the diseased wood or whatever, without doing any damage. You don't have to take down the whole tree. Also, it's a really good way of generating some income. There's no end to tree work. There are so many tree services in this area where I live, and even without really trying, I keep getting work. Sometimes I'm actively trying not to get work, but the work just keeps coming. You can do it at your own pace, do it at your own scale, your own level. You don't have to invest tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars into it in order to be successful or to generate some income. You know, you just need your climbing gear. So for most people, I would recommend, you know, doing a lot of research, taking some courses, and learn how to do it properly, get the proper equipment. And once you get practiced and skilled at it, if you have the opportunity to do it at your own home, you can just take the jobs that you feel comfortable with. You know, there's no problem going out or getting a call or going and seeing a tree and saying, you know what, I'm just not comfortable doing that tree. I don't have the skills, or I just don't really want to do it. At the end of the day, though, you're going to be able to make money. You can't not make money if you can climb a tree.